Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And give this video a like up. Young and the Restless comings and goings confirm Vale Bloom is officially out as her character Heather Stevens is shockingly murdered. No doubt, her death sets the stage for a ton of drama moving forward on the CBS soap opera. Recently, on Young and the Restless, Heather Stevens caught Sharon Newman in her apartment. Sharon was there to poison Daniel Romalotti, but she couldn't go through with it. She almost got away until Heather showed up. She was angry that Sharon was in her home without permission. They argued and things got intense. Then, when Sharon tried to leave, Heather wouldn't let her. She wanted to call the cops and Sharon panicked. She completely blacked out, and when she came to Heather was on the floor, her head covered in blood. Of course, Sharon was a mess, but she had to protect herself, so she dumped Heather's body off a bridge. Her body was just discovered, and news of her death is spreading. Sharon is trying to keep it together and not seem suspicious, but no doubt she's in a world of trouble on Young and the Restless. While Vale Bloom did confirm her exit, she said there's still a possibility for resurrection. Also, Heather might not be gone for good just yet. Sharon's been envisioning Cameron Kirsten, and she might start seeing Heather next. She may sort of haunt Sharon and intensify her guilt over killing her. Perhaps it will push her into a confession. Now that Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, has taken out Heather Stevens, Vale Bloom, it's only a matter of time before she's caught. Then, she will either end up in prison or the mental health institution, Fairview. And if she starts to get help for her mental breakdown, that will likely mean the end of Cameron Kirsten, Lyndon Ashby. Of course, he could still hang around for a while after Sharon's put away. Then, when she gets better, she should be able to get rid of him. Of course, she'll gain bigger problems because once she's in her right mind, she may still face jail time on Young and the Restless. Plus, she must eventually face her family and the citizens of Geno City after taking Heather's life. Indeed, Sharon has a long road ahead of her. This dramatic Y&R storyline might mean some time off-screen for Sharon. She may face a lengthy stint in prison for murdering Heather. However, everyone knows she is not well and hasn't been for some time. Undoubtedly, the insanity plea could very well work for Sharon. When her bipolar disorder is under control, she's a good person, not a ruthless killer. Plus, she has no memory of the altercation with Heather on Young and the Restless. But either way, she will be put away, so she'll likely be gone for a while. Then, when she's out, she might be unable to face her kids or anyone in town, causing her to take off, at least temporarily. No doubt, the fallout will be massive and everlasting. Y&R is getting a wild shakeup. Don't miss a minute to see what comes next for Sharon after killing Heather Stevens on the CBS daytime drama. Genoa City is no stranger to heartbreak, betrayal, and jaw-dropping departures, but the latest shocker has even the most unflinching fans clutching their pearls. The whispers are true. Heather Stevens, played with elegant ferocity by Vale Bloom, is making her exit. And not just any exit. We're talking scandal, suspicion, and possibly a body bag. For months now, the chemistry between Heather and Daniel has been simmering like a pot left too long on the stove. Fans saw it coming. The side glances, the late-night strategy sessions, the painful tension over Lucy. But just when it seemed like these two might patch things up and ride off into the soap opera sunset, the writers yanked the rug out from under us. Sources close to the show have confirmed that Vale Bloom is officially wrapping her time as Heather Stevens, though the manner of her exit is still tightly under wraps. Some insiders hint that her final scenes have already been filmed, and that the storyline will culminate in a shocking, potentially fatal end. Daniel Romalotti, Michael Graziadei. Once Heather's lover and the father of her child, Daniel has been walking the tightrope of emotional chaos. torn between his complicated feelings for Lily and unresolved guilt over the Heather breakup. Could Daniel have been pushed to the edge? Or will he find himself accused of a crime he didn't commit? Lily Winters, Crystal Callil. Let's be honest, Lily's patience has worn thin. She's seen Heather step back into Daniel's life like a ghost with a vengeance. Could jealousy have spiraled into something darker? Maybe she didn't pull the trigger, if there is one, but she's certainly on the list of those with motive. Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford. Never one to play by the rules, Phyllis might be the wild card in this deadly deck. She's been on the warpath for redemption and power, two things that don't mix well with inconvenient exes. Could she have done something drastic to protect Daniel, or perhaps manipulate the outcome in her favor? Vale Bloom's performance as Heather has always been a careful blend of grace and grit. Her return to Genoa City wasn't just a trip down memory lane. It was a calculated re-entry with unfinished business. Fans have watched Heather try to rebuild her relationship with Daniel, re-establish herself professionally, and make peace with her past. But the writing on the wall is clear. Not every redemption arc ends in success. Theories are swirling that Heather uncovered something, some dirty little secret involving Chancellor Winters, Tucker McCall, or even Diane Jenkins, that sealed her fate. Could she have stumbled onto something worth killing for? Daniel will be haunted, possibly broken. His spiral could pull in everyone from Summer to Christine. His past addictions, carefully hidden scars, and his artistic soul could unravel in real time. Lucy, still trying to find her place, will be crushed. A mother gone, a father unraveling, and a life thrown into chaos. Expect a rise in teen rebellion, emotional turmoil, and a new generation of heartbreak. And Lily, her role as the other woman in Heather's tragic ending could force her to reevaluate everything. We might see her withdraw into herself or lash out in a wave of self-destruction. Let's not forget the legal firestorm. Christine Williams could step back into the courtroom spotlight to get justice for Heather, while simultaneously juggling personal grief and betrayal. Love her or loathe her, Vale Bloom brought a unique energy to Heather Stevens. She wasn't just a cookie-cutter love interest or an easily dismissed ex. She had poise, an edge, and a mysterious calm that always suggested she knew more than she let on. Her performances since returning to Y&R have been consistently strong, even when the scripts wobbled. She held her own in tense scenes with legacy characters, made us believe in Heather's pain, and gave fans a reason to care, even when they were rooting for her downfall.